what do we have to do when it's circle time? What are the rules for circle time, Annabella?
You can't speak if somebody else is speaking.
And how will I know if everybody's listening to that person speaking? Luca, how will I know?
When a person talking, I think
Good. When one person's talking, everyone's looking. Any other rules? Best?
If you don't have a box, you can't talk because somebody else might be talking.
Yes. And there's one other thing that you can do if you don't want to speak. Jessica, what can you do if you don't want to speak? Or if you're thinking?
You can say pass.
You can say pass, and then we come back to you and you might have got an idea, yeah? Okay, let's warm up then so that we're all ready. And let's see if we can play the game, Pass the Smile. Okay, so I'm going to start with Zeenish and I'm going to pass her the smile. Oh, that's nice. That's made me feel all happy. Put your finger on your nose if now you feel nice and happy. You're getting a little bit warmed up. Okay, let's play another game now. And you've got to be very careful when you do this one. Let's see how sensible and quietly we can do it. I want you to move if you think you like orange juice. Change seats if you walk to school. Okay, new one now. Change seats if you think you are good at skipping. Just think in your head if you think you're good at it. Well done. Okay, put the hands in the laps. Okay, now in circle time we have been reading the story called The Mouse Story. Who can tell me what happens in the mouse story? Shamin, what happens?
She doesn't like to be a mouse.
Why doesn't she like to be a mouse?
Because she went to the lion and he said, you are too small and you can't be a lion. And I'm stronger than you.
So she couldn't be like the lion?
No.
No. What else happened in the story, Bess?
What happened was that the mouse didn't notice that the animals were kind of telling him that he got his own thing.
That he's got his own thing. What do you mean his own thing? He's...
Of doing something.
He's what, sorry?
Of doing something.
Of doing something. What does best mean? The mouse realised at the end that he was or she was what? Fatima.
That he was good at something.
Yes, that's well done. He was good at something. What was the thing that he was good at? What could the mouse do, Soraya?
He could save the animals.
And how did he save the animals? What did he do to the cage?
He bited it.
Yeah, he chewed it, and he had really sharp
Teeth.
teeth, and he chewed it, didn't he? It says the mouse felt bad and the mouse felt good. And we have to decide in the story, when does the mouse feel good and when does the mouse feel bad? Okay? So I might choose some people to come and help me. Let's read what it says down the bottom. It says, the lion laughed at the mouse. She felt proud of herself. The animals thanked the mouse. The mouse hid in a small hole. Tears fell from her eyes and she chewed the cage. So would they go under the mouse felt bad or the mouse felt good? I wonder who can help me. Who can think of when the mouse felt good in the story?
When she helped the animals.
Okay, is there one on there about helping the animals?
No.
Can you think of one on there? Have a look. Which might be close to when she helped the animals. What did she do?
chewed the cage.
Good, she chewed the cage. So we'll put that on. Put your hands on your ears if you are good at maths. So when we look at the plan for SEAL, what we usually do is we take a look at it and then we break it down into how we can extend it and what we need to do. We annotate on the plan what we need to do to improve it. We always have at the beginning a warm-up activity to get the children ready to talk and feel more confident within the circle. I want you to move if you think you like orange juice. I try to think of something that's going to engage the children. For example, using the ICT and using the graphics tablet is helping the children to think about the story and engage them in breaking it down and talking more openly, not just thinking for themselves, but it was visually there to help them as well. So we kind of add other aspects into the plan as well. Worked a lot on obviously setting the boundaries within circle time and rules. That was established more at the beginning, and now we can work on making it engaging and more fun and interesting for them to speak out and enjoy circle time. And we always have children that are less willing to talk straight away, and you always have the children that are will dominate the conversation. And what we've had to try and do is to break that down and to develop the confidence of those who don't always feel they want to speak. And using the teddy, for example, passing that around, giving everyone a chance to speak is what we do every lesson. And if they don't feel confident in speaking, we've encouraged the rule of saying pass. However, if they say pass, I always like to go back and see if they've then thought of maybe something that they want to say, just so they feel part of the circle. So Anne, do you pass? Pass it back to Anne and see if she's... Have you thought of something that you do there? What would you say? With the children, some of them are quite confident as well, and you don't want them to always dominate the circle, so we try and break it down and let other people have turns, and just try to make it a safe environment really, so that the children feel that they can speak out and everyone's going to be listening and not laughing, and that's kind of what we've tried to establish since September, so that they feel more confident in speaking. And obviously other problems is trying to get other children to concentrate or listen to others, which is harder for some children than others. And I try to change the lesson sometimes to make it more engaging, like using ICT or using a story, to make it more interesting to certain children. The circle time has a major impact on the children, especially from September to now. There's a big difference in they feel more confident, they feel more open to speaking out in the group. We've worked on children listening to each other and always looking at the person that's talking, supporting the children within the class. What do we have to do when it's circle time? What are the rules for circle time, Annabella?
You don't have the books, you can't talk because somebody else might be talking.
Going for goals, and the topic now, It's Good to Be Me, is encourage children to feel more confident about themselves. It links in with the relationships that the children have with each other. It links in with used in the playground, and children working together, supporting each other, and then also feeling confident to talk to other members of staff, to the teachers.